Alright. Good morning from Arkansas. This is Hitchhiking Record Day 36. 36. We're really getting into it, hey? 36 days hitchhiking. Had 4 days off. Can you guys guess where I am? I don't think there's anyone really watching yet. Oh, Ian is watching. Can you guess where I am? It's a tough one, right? See if you can put it all together. There you go, Panda Pillow Pet. You guys know. You know your McDonald's. I'm probably the cleanest hitchhiker you've ever seen. Hitchbot, that's a little bit early on the enjoying the stream follow thing. You know, we just started. You don't have to remind people to follow 20 seconds into the stream, alright? There's the M logo on camera. Well, you know, M can stand for different things. Like, what's another fast food with an M? An upside down Wendy's, W, right? That's an M. Well, I'm just gonna stay on top of charging. My batteries are all full, but I might as well plug into the wall while I'm sitting here eating, so. Oh yeah. And this is now a social eating stream. I know. The first word in my stream title is hitchhiking. In all caps. Someone made it all caps, I don't know who, but hitchhiking. We will be most likely hitchhiking as long as the weather kind of holds up. It looks a little squirrely. And I saw someone on Discord posted some satellite imagery of the weather around here, and it's a little squirrely. It's a little squirrely. Where am I? At McDonald's. I am in Arkansas. Something Springs. You guys always know better where I am than I do. I was like, yeah, I'm somewhere. I know the state, but I don't know where I am. And then you're like, you're here, Trevor. I'm like, thank you, chat. I actually honestly didn't know where I was. Now, I think this is the second, maybe third time I've streamed in McDonald's. Are you getting the McGriddles? I am. 2 McGriddles. It's 2 for 4. It's 2 for 4. Good deal, good deal. Haltertop, how's it going? Good morning. Everyone that came to the Discord chat yesterday, thank you for tuning into the little Discord community chat. That was fun. It was a lot more organized than I thought it would be. McGriddles? They're so bad, but they're good. I love them. Discord chat was a good time? Yeah, I had a good time. I didn't know what to expect because it was open to everyone. I didn't know how many people would show up and if people would just be like yelling in their mics and stuff like that, but oh yeah, there's a kid in the mic. Oh, he's just the background entertainment. Oh. There we go. Looks arrested? Do I? That's good. Usually in the morning, everyone's like, Trevor, you look tired. Trevor, you look tired. Got a mature audience, for the most part. We've had a few rather young people come in the chat. Okay, I only know of one because they told me their age, but my batteries are fully charged and ready to go. But I am plugged into the wall so that, you know, I'm not using my battery right now. Where's my makeup? Well, when you put on makeup, your goal is to not make it look like you're wearing makeup, to just look naturally beautiful. I hope I have accomplished that, Andreas. but the fact that you don't think I'm wearing makeup is probably a good sign. GamerNate, got told from another streamer to check you out. Did they tell you about the McDonald's streaming, the social eating that we do? I hope they did, because that's most of it. But we also hitchhike sometimes. Are those McGriddles just McBurger disguises? These are McGriddles, and they're delicious, but they're horrible. I have to take a look at the weather. There could be some real storms. I don't mind hitchhiking in the rain. I don't want to hitchhike in thunder and lightning or a tornado, you know? As cool as you guys would think that would be, I'd rather not be standing on the side of the road, my thumb out, with a tornado chasing me down, you know? Because I don't like hitchhiking when I need to get somewhere. You know, if I have to get to like some kind of event or I have a place to stay that night, like it makes things stressful. I feel like I have to get a ride. I feel like a tornado would do the same thing. You know, there's a tornado coming, I feel like I have to get a ride. And every car that drives past, I feel like, you know, I'll get a little frustrated. I'm like, come on, there's a tornado. Can you pick me up, please? Yeah, Holly Shop got it right. So yeah, it's like just a regular bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich, but the buns have like syrup in them, so they taste like pancake kind of things. Good morning, Jared. Was supposed to watch some Hot Russian Girl for a while. Well, that doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world, OG Rule. Yeah. What do you guys expect? I had access to a bed. I was gonna sleep in that bed until I was forced to leave that bed. Sauce BKs. Like Dorothy hitch a ride in the tornado. The deal was 2 for $4. They weren't the combo. They were just the sandwiches. Two for $4. So it was like $5.50 or $6 for a combo with 1 burger, 1 hash brown, and like a coffee. I got 2 for $4. I'd rather get, like, it's the same price to get 1 sandwich as it was to get 2 sandwiches, but yeah, you know, gotta get the best deals. Whenever you're here or was eating, where am I now? We're in Arkansas, western Arkansas, right by the Arkansas-Oklahoma border. I'm not sure which direction we're heading yet. You guys get to see it live as I decide which direction to head. Why don't you get a suitcase bag? You're always carrying a massive bag? Okay. Take a 60-pound suitcase and try to haul that thing through the woods. I go over very variable terrain. Like, I'm not always on smooth pavement or something like that where you could drag it. I agree. On very smooth or sidewalks and stuff like that, it might be easier to drag something. And as soon as you go onto like grass, rooty, rocky, uneven terrain, wheeled luggage sucks. There's some travel bags that have wheels and they also have backpack straps with a waist belt. Those can be nice. But I'd rather just carry my stuff all day. I honestly like carrying a backpack. Like, it's also an image I'm trying to give. That backpack shows that I'm traveling and I'm on some kind of trip. I'm not just, I don't know, I don't know what I'm not, but I'm on a trip, I'm traveling. I try to present a specific or a certain type of image to people that see me driving past. And a big backpack is one of that, is part of that image. The nice thing about it being kind of like variable weather is it's not that hot. It's still kind of muggy. It's not hot. Not hot. So that's a nice thing. So, order of operations. Eat. Look at maps. Plan on which direction I want to go. And check weather forecast. And like, satellite imagery. What's going on? And then, once I decide which direction I want to go, and if I can go, or if I have to wait out a storm, then we go hitchhike. Scaramanga, I think I might be heading south. I feel like you've asked 1,000 questions, and I'm just thinking of a question to ask. Os? I like questions. Keep coming up with the questions, it's all good. Yeah. Maybe you can ask someone in Arkansas, why is it that Kansas and Arkansas only have 2 letters difference but are said way difference? That is a good question. Maybe I'll ask some locals. IW Robot, how's your neck? Do you get full charges on your batteries? Batteries are fully charged. I'm actually plugged into the wall right now, so my batteries are still fully charged. I'm not draining them right now, which is great. Charged up, ready to go. The only variable thing right now is there's storms in the area, and I don't want to hitchhike in like a thunder and lightning storm. Even night, thank you. I did get a good night's sleep. I fell asleep immediately once I did a few things to the channel, and I'm awake and alive now. But what did happen last night that Impact reminded me of is when my VODs automatically save to my channel, and then they automatically delete after 14 days if they don't get highlighted and saved manually. And time flies when you're hitchhiking. So I lost like 3 or 4 days of VODs. They're just gone. Like day 18 through 22 or something like that, disappeared. No record of them anymore. It's gone because I forgot to highlight them. So I'm sad about that. Which means we lost like Gabe, the YouTuber in Phoenix. We lost pretty much everything from leaving LA, or even part of LA, I think too, until I was like heading towards Four Corners, like the corner of Utah, Colorado, Nevada, and New Mexico. Arkansas is a nice place, been there a few times. I just got here last night. I can't form much of an opinion yet, but I'm sure I'll have a good experience just like you have. Like Gamer Nate. You look like a fast runner. Have you tried sprinting or doing like 100 push-ups? In my life? Recently? I used to actually be a fast runner. I was the second fastest long-distance runner in my elementary school. Damn it, Miles, stealing my my claim to fame with the #1 spot. Hey, you guys ask lots of questions and it makes me eat slow. So if you want me to do something quickly, well, you all just have to be quiet. But I don't want you to be quiet. That's like the only way I get things done. I think the French. Oh, we've actually got an explanation. Arkansas was named for the French. Oh God. French plural of a Native American tribe, where Kansas is the English spelling of a similar one, since the letter S at the end of the French words usually silently pronounce Bill Clinton's home state, Arkansas. There you go. Tepson. Sorry, live stream fails. Love the idea of your stream. Thank you very much. I'm guessing we're gonna have quite a few new viewers today. That trip with Eddie, I think it was, right? The guy that went to prison. It garnered quite a few views. So, yeah. Livestream Fails is a subreddit on Reddit. Well, someone might have already explained this. I'm way back, way behind. It's a subreddit on the website Reddit, and it shows livestream fails, wins, just interesting things that happen on a live stream. It's not just fails, but that's just the name of the place. Is there a way to get them back from Twitch? I doubt it. I think it's an automated system, and once you delete something, it's deleted. Went to bed after me and woke up before me. I need my beauty sleep. You guys know that. What restaurant am I in? I'll let you guess.
You guys have a wonderful day. Let us know if you need
Gone to like 50 different McDonald's. How many McDonald's have I streamed? I think it's been like 2 or 3. That's not 50. 2, 3, 50. Like there's a few. It's a bit of a gap there. But I have been to several McDonald's. They're like, I don't mind you being there, but it's whether you want to be in the back of the frame or not.
That's fine.
Okay.
It just we might interrupt you with her, but that's fine.
It's all good. I don't mind. It's just as long as you're okay with being.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Why don't you nap her over here? I don't know. Did you get a burger?
You didn't coffee? Iced coffee this morning because it's still warm out.
Sure, honey.
Come on, guys. You can guess where this is. I believe in you.
Nice.
You should get professional signs down for the channel saying Hitch_live on Twitch, then below saying the direction. Like signs, like real signs,
Only those.
like IRL signs, or like signs for the channel itself on Twitch.
Right now.
Adrian BDM, just across the stream. Hope you're having a great trip so far. I'm having an excellent trip. We've been picked up 70 some odd times. This is state number 13, I believe. It's been amazing. Only person that eats McGriddles? McGriddles are amazing. They're horrible, but they're amazing.
Okay, I was going to call Riley to see if you could ask Dr. McElwain a question. I would like to see if you could give me a free referral for a therapist.
Right on, Hofstad, welcome to the mod team. I was looking for you to mod yesterday because at one point we had no mods in channel, but I didn't see you in chat, so I didn't want to add you as mod unless I just brought that up beforehand. But I think Impact did that for you. Savory and sweet. Don't know how you handle the McGriddles, Trevor. My stomach will take anything I throw at it when I'm traveling. Like this. Anything. Anything. It's just like, yeah, sure. Let's take it. Welcome back. Looking for game ladies. Our friend from Winnipeg.
Right, and now they're really bad. Because I was like, were you spraying sugar with? Or?
Guy who went to prison for 30 years, he picked me up hitchhiking and drove me to the next town. He was a nice guy. He just has a interesting past. When you return home in the next few months, we try to organize the next travel trip. Yeah. I'm still not sure exactly how this channel is going to transition between trips and different things like that. But I would like to keep this going because we've established quite a, in my opinion, unique community. And I want to keep that going. If you guys are continue to be interested in what I stream, then I'm gonna keep doing it. I think, like for the long term. So I just have to decide how I want to transition things. I can't hitchhike full time forever. I always want it to be a significant part of this channel. It is Hitch Live after all, but we'll have to look at how we can transition it. Was the ending point? I'd like to hitchhike through every state in the United States of America that it is legal to hitchhike in, which is 45 out of 50 states. And I won't hit Hawaii or Alaska right now, so that's 2. They have McDonald's in South America? I'm guessing. McDonald's is everywhere.
They have like
Arrow sides instead of your cardboard sign? Maybe. I could look into it. Fayetteville? No. No. I think the only place they don't have McDonald's is Antarctica? Yeah. They have McDonald's everywhere. Have you ever hitchhiked across Europe? Yeah, Adrian VDM. I've hitchhiked through, in Europe, Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Russia. So, yeah, I did that in 2015. Potato, tomato rice. I stream like the whole process of hitchhiking and traveling. Part of that is eating, part of that is walking, part of that, well, I don't really stream sleeping, but you know, I can't be hitchhiking all day every day. So, you know, if you don't like the eating, maybe come back in a little bit and maybe I'll be doing something more interesting to you. When you go home, we should go camping on the island. If you're interested, I am interested. I love camping. When I go home, remind me, or something. Well, do you think you'll be back? I think this trip will be at least another 2 months. Can you just take the bus for the 5 states that you can't hitchhike? Yeah, I could do something where I could hit every state, just not hitchhike in the ones where it's illegal. So I might look into doing that. Alaska streaming would be amazing. Also difficult. Network connectivity in Alaska is, from what I've heard, bad. Taking a photo of your stream? Yeah, with the country list, because it's like, when I go on a trip, people are always like, oh, where have you been so far? And it's like, so in that trip, it's like Ireland, Wales, England, Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Ireland. Yeah, you know, you keep saying it over and over again, and you get better at it. I was hitchhiking in Europe compared to the U.S. Honestly, like people are pretty similar wherever you go. Like humans are humans, but there are cultural differences, of course. Honestly, I don't really know how to compare it properly. Hey, how's it going?
Alright, how are you doing?
Great. It's a live stream. There's people watching from around the world. Oh, the goal is to meet people as I travel. So, if you're a person, it's to meet people. I hitchhiked here from Canada. The goal is to like show people, meeting people, travel around. So, having people come and talk to me is part of it. 25 countries I've hitchhiked in. Yeah, I can give you a card if you'd like. So, it's live streamed on a website called Twitch TV, and then that's the link there. If you go there, then you can see what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So I'll be hitchhiking today probably if the weather holds up. I'm not sure. You know, is it supposed to be pretty stormy today, or is it just like a little variable?
We're going to have some more storms here tonight. But there's going to be light storms.
Light storm?
That's me.
This is you? Alright.
Alright.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, it's called Hitchhiking America, but this is, yeah, it's social eating with Trevor. That's what it is. Yeah, really, the hitchhiking is just to get to the next place where I can eat. That's the only. That's what it is. Is your thumb sore and chafe? I cut my thumb, my hitchhiking thumb, earlier on this trip. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's got like a scar on it now. So I did injure my hitchhiking thumb. I need workers' comp. How can I hitchhike with an injured thumb? This video watch? Oh, there's several clips of like me flying in an airplane, like hitchhike rides on airplanes, like River and Joseph, like the vampire, exclamation point vampires. It's a good one. I'm guessing you saw me on Livestream Fails with the guy that went to prison for 38 years. There's a few good things. If you go to the VODs, if you go to the highlights and find like the whole River Joseph stream, I forget what day that was, but it would be labeled as such. Man, there's some, they have some interesting ideas about things. If you want to hear just some like wild conversation. Are you afraid of spiders, insects, mosquitoes, especially when you're sleeping in a tent? No, not when I'm in my tent. When I'm in my tent is kind of closed off. It has a bug net, essentially. So bugs that can't get in. But walking through the bushes and stuff, mosquitoes are annoying. But what I hate are ticks. If you don't know what a tick is, it like bites you, like burrows into your skin and like kind of just hangs out in your body for like 24 hours, then leaves. They also give you Lyme disease, or they can give you Lyme disease. Oh yeah, Canadian documentarian. I forgot. I'm not used to saying the word documentarian. Maybe Twitch hike through states you can't hitchhike. Actually, that's a good idea. CZ. We've already established that Twitch hiking is something we can do. So they look at your drugs. I don't do drugs. I'm probably the most clean, like as far as my habits go, hitchhiker you've ever seen. Business card exchange? Yeah, you gave me one back. Usually people don't give me one back, so. But we did the proper exchange. Oh yeah, extreme sneakers, yeah. Hey Andrew. Sorry, I fell behind on chat, talking to people and stuff. Is there ever a day we want to go to a nice hotel and rest? That was last night. A nice hotel for me was a Super 8. Super 8. 5 stars. %, chance of rain, thunderstorms in the afternoon coming from the west for the Arkansas area. 50%. That means they pretty much don't know. They're like, we don't know what's gonna happen. Coin toss. Maybe it'll storm, maybe it'll be sunny. I don't know. Come on, 50%. Can you at least like give 40 or 60? Like just give an opinion. 50% is like I don't really know. What's planned after McDonald's? I'm looking at a map and I'm deciding which direction I want to go. Wait, so you see the palmetto bug? It's like a roach on steroids. You won't know whether to run or saddle up and hitch to the next stage. Do they bite you, or are they just like big, like, roach things? 0% chance of snow? Yeah. I think the next state's gonna be Texas. You need a mosquito net hat if you're sleeping outside. Like my tent has a bug net, so like once I'm inside, I'm closed off. Have an umbrella or some kind of rain protection. I have a rain jacket, rain pants. I've got rain gear. It's a bit harder for you guys, electronics and such. So that's a bit more difficult. but I do have a case and stuff like that. You guys are gonna, the video quality decreases, the audio quality decreases. It's just not as good, but we can make it work in the rain. Do you have a solar charger or something in case? We're in the process of potentially getting one just to try it out. I'm not sure how well they work, but I'm interested to see how they work. Everyone always asks if I have one, so I'm interested. I think it'd be interesting to try one out and review it for you guys. In Savannah, sitting on a curb on River Street and had one run up your leg. But do they bite? Winged roaches. I think they can bite, but doesn't really mess with humans. Okay. Stream averages 3K views, you're gonna get connections everywhere. Your viewers will let you stay at their house to the point where you'll start losing the hitchhiking experience because you get free rides and everything. Yeah, and that's gonna be part of the growing pains of this stream. We coined it Twitch hiking. It's where viewers and stuff like that pick me up and take me like in the direction I'm trying to go, and I love doing that. But the core of like this trip, especially hitchhiking America right now, has to be hitchhiking, meeting random people on the streets. Like there's random people driving past me, going about their day, picking me up because they feel like it. So yeah, if this channel grows much more, I can see that being I don't know, something we have to figure out. From New York City to Florida, I thought it was a big roach. Tried to kill it and missed. I chased it, then it chased me. It flew off and almost died. Yeah. Good times. Good times.
So last time that happened, we had some of the most detrimental fires.
Alright. I'm gonna look at a map. I think I'm kind of heading south. Kind of heading along the western edge of Arkansas. But who knows? Shake. Iced coffee.
Pull it out of the backpack. It's in there.
We're gonna change diaper real quick.
She's like that. I thought she'd swing a lot less monster in our living room.
And probably be amazed at it.
Yeah,
Right. Monster.
Palm bugs and bike but really don't camp near or under palm trees. They live in them. But again, like, I'm in a closed off tent. Like, it has a bug net that zips shut. So even when I'm next to where they like hang out and stuff like that, when I'm in my tent when I'm actually sleeping, I can't really do anything unless they can like they claw through your tent or something like that. Is it hot in Arkansas? Not too bad today, but it is, or was yesterday. Want McDonald's coffee? Or do they have any caffeinated coffee anymore? Well, can't you get it? Like, can you get a decaf iced coffee here? Have you been to the Ozarks yet? This is the Ozarks region, right? I'm kind of there. But regardless, I'll be going through them. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm sitting here thinking.
They're really good eats, these palmetto bugs. Like Little Rock, Dallas. Oh, I did the thing with the camera swap. There you go. Little Rock, Dallas, San Antonio, Houston, then over to Louisiana. I have to decide whether I want to like make it to the capital, Little Rock, or I just want to go through the Ozarks here, like on a state, or there's an interstate connecting just east of me down a bit further south, and then go through Texas that way. Or if I want to go like the couple hundred miles southeast to Little Rock, and then southwest. So I'd be kind of like doing like a Little Rock and then back. Do I want to do that detour? Or do I just want to go like boop, boop, boop? It's whether I want to go to Little Rock or not. You're in central Louisiana, it's hot as balls here. Yeah, it was really hot yesterday. It was like 90, high 80s, low 90s Fahrenheit, and 50-60% humidity. And as a Canadian, that's too hot.
That sounds like her. She did. She told her mom, she was, well, I already reserved the other
It'll be on your tent when you pack it up.
They changed the date.
That'll get you when you least expect it. Like, I think I'd noticed the dudes, they're just chilling on my tent. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, palmetto bug. Here you go, just gonna pack you up into my tent thing and into my bag. Isn't it just hot, humid, and miserable all year in Louisiana? Probably. Oh, guys watching. You're watching.
Did they go in the bathroom? What did they get? What?
Skip Little Rock, there's nothing there.
I remember seeing those. They have them here.
I think Texarkana, the Ozarks, then west. Texarkana, let me see. Yeah, humidity is the worst part. I can handle dry heat, even as a Canadian. I can handle dry heat. Your body deals with it well. You sweat and then it evaporates, or the wind blows it off. But in the humidity, you're just kind of like, you sweat, and since there's so much moisture in the air, it just stays.
Put that up and take it out to the car. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Texarkana. Hey, how's it going?
Hi, bud.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. I got a bet to come sit next to you.
Oh, you got a bet. Okay. Oh, you guys are sitting over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here. Introduce yourself. It's a live stream. There's 100 people watching.
Nice. Hello, people.
I'm from Canada. I hitchhiked here. We've been through 13 states, and I show people the process of hitchhiking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Do you wanna check it out? I can give you a card.
Yeah.
You can show all your friends that are laughing at you from over there. There you go.
Sweet.
There you
Right
go.
on.
If you want to see a Canadian hitchhiking around, that's where you can find them. You came here on a bet. There you go. And 91 degrees and 50% humidity right now? Yeah, it's too hot. It's the humidity though. Gotta get bitten by 10 palmetto bugs. Well, I haven't been bitten by palmetto bugs or leeches yet, so I can't really compare them. I need a reference. Which app to use to stream on your mobile and watch chat? Streamlabs. 15% chance of rain for Little Rock, high of 30°C. Okay. I think it's a few hours drive away. Texarkana. Okay, I didn't see where Texarkana was. I'm gonna look it up on Google Maps. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there we go. Why didn't that show up before? Where am I? Okay. What's the best way to get to Texarkana? Probably through Little Rock. Think I need more food? Maybe. Give him a card, give him a card. Yeah, since he came over here, it was on a bet. Well, if the bet included money, I should have asked for part of that bet. So if it included me, then like I feel like I'm a part of that. if Stranger does something that's against Twitch terms of use, you get banned for it. Like, I think there's a little bit of room in that if someone just runs up and does something against terms of service, as long as we do everything we can to not stream that anymore, then they'll give you a tiny bit of leeway, because this is the real world. You can't control everything. Texarkana is a big trucking hotspot. I know, like, there's a risk I have to take. I'm around the real world, so there's going to be random people doing things, and some people might do things that are against Twitch terms of service. I'm going to do everything I can to not stream that, but the kids. What did I eat? I had 2 bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles. I know, the kid. But yeah, the guy came over here trying to be like awkward and like come into the thing. I don't know, you just be like friendly to them, and then, I don't know, it becomes less of an awkward situation. Yeah. Let me just look at the hourly forecast for where I am right now. I don't mind rain, but if it gets stormy, nasty, that would make me, that'd make me sad. Also, it's not the best idea to be standing out in like a real rough storm with hail, thunder, lightning, that kind of stuff. Oh, you clipped the awkward bet. I don't think they're watching it though. I gave them a card, but I don't think they're watching it. Yeah, I should have asked them. So where are you headed? You came over here on a bet, but you know, now you're part of the stream. I'm a hitchhiker. Where are you going? Can you take me? Weather. Not Durango. Siloam Springs. Minnesota is crazy. Glad you live in Western North Carolina. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Next few days don't look that good. Siloam Springs, Arkansas. Bubba. Welcome back, Bubba. Environment, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's not till later in the day that it has a chance of scattered thunderstorms. There's a small chance of precipitation all day, but that's not bad. But now I have to decide which direction to go. Okay. I'd love to go like right through these like national forests around here, but I'm guessing the cell reception is not that great going through there unless I go like on an interstate through them. Yeah. The back slow roads are more fun, I agree, but we're going to be going through some national forests and stuff like that. It's not going to be like ultra fast Verizon kind of network there. That's the problem we've run into, especially at the start of the stream, going through rural Washington, Oregon, California, Northern California, is especially when you get into really forested regions, stuff like that, things block those signals, and it's makes for an unreliable stream, and an unreliable stream makes for it's not fun to watch for you guys. Exactly, your signal would be bad. When's the forest stream? Don't miss that. I have no idea. It depends on which route we take. And forests are bad for cell reception. We've had a great time through the Midwest here because it's flat and open. You can pretty much, from one cell tower, you can probably see the next one. Redwoods of Northern Cali, we hitchhiked through there and we had no signal. Like if I go east to like Fayetteville or whatever that is, and then south, there's an interstate running right next to the Ozark National Forest. I'm not sure if I'll get to still see part of that down the interstate, but yeah. When are you returning to Cali? At the latest for TwitchCon in October, but potentially earlier. Especially if you hit the Appalachian Mountains, is that what it is? The App Mountains? Or what's that? Know from experience hiking the trail. Hey Blaze and Tiny, welcome back. What city are you from on the island? I'm from the Comox Valley, Central Island. 3 hours north of Victoria. I think I'm gonna go east to like Fayetteville, and then south down I-49, potentially State Highway 71. How old am I? I'm 23 years old. The better end of the island? Yeah, I like it out there. Appalachian Mountains, that's where you live. Nice. Well, that sounds like a nice place to live. Yeah, I always ask people now. Everyone asks how old I am. And in person, I'm like, how old do you think I am? Albeit, I hate it when people ask me that question because I don't want to, like, insult them. We're in Arkansas, western Arkansas. How did I sleep? Amazing. I had a bed. Like, I could, like, sprawl out in any which direction. I had so much room. I'm used to my tent where if I got, like, this much room on each side and I'm kind of, like, back, I just, like, yes, bed. I don't get to sleep in beds very often. I sleep in a tent in the woods. Yeah, and one guy that picked me up, like Fupa Lord said, Richard, thought I was 35. Do I really look 35? I don't think 35 is that old, but like I just like, I thought I still had, you know, my 20, like, young 20s like look going on, because I want to look young. It helps with hitchhiking, in my opinion. I am feeling fresh. I don't think it's gonna be too hot, but it might be rainy and potentially thunderstorms later. Yeah, lady did say I looked like I was 17 yesterday. Now, how far do I have to walk to get east of this town? Gosh, crap. It's kind of far. Dang it. What if I go straight south? I'm gonna see if that highway has network. Because you can't stream it if it's raining? I can. Video quality goes down, audio quality goes down. I pretty much have to put the phone in like a plastic case thing. It's meant for phones, but it's a plastic case kind of thing. Oh yeah, I want to go to, what's it called? Website that shows me the approximate network I'll get in different places. Albeit, I don't trust it at all because I've been in places where it's like, yeah, you get decent LTE there and then there's nothing there. You know, Eddie yesterday looked like he was in his 40s, but he had been in prison for 38 years. Guess his skin wasn't like damaged by the sun to stayed inside for 30 years. His teeth looked like he was older. He was missing a lot of teeth. How do you stay so clean shaven on the road? I usually don't. I try to, but I go a few days. But yesterday I ran out of charge on all my batteries, and I had to, if I wanted to keep streaming, I had to charge all my batteries overnight. So we got a motel last night, actually. I know I'm a horrible hitchhiker. I paid for accommodation. What? Did you get a Verizon SIM before or after? I ordered it to Canada and it came to me, and it's through a third party. It's not through Verizon directly, but it is using the Verizon network. Guy in the white t-shirt. I don't remember what color t-shirt he had, but one guy was in prison yesterday. Oh no, that was not. He was not in prison. That was earlier in the day. The guy that was in prison. Yeah, I'm gonna be hitchhiking today. The weather's a little variable, but it looks like it's fine enough. It's not forecasting thunderstorms until like 5-6 p.m. So we're good for a few hours here. Broke out of prison. I'm the one hitchhiking. I'm the one that the signs are like, don't pick up hitchhikers, they might be prisoners. They have signs like that around here. Gotta leave soon and not back until 2? Well, it depends which direction I'm heading, but I have to walk a decent ways if I'm heading east. South, not so much. And the thing about transit sucks in these like towns, like that everyone here owns a car. So they don't invest in public transit. West Coast, Best Coast? That's my home, so yeah. Best Coast. That's it. Open Signal, that's what I was using. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the interstate, so I'm gonna have to go east. East is like Springdale, Fayetteville, and then south. Yeah. It's the only way I'm gonna stay connected. Which means I have to get to the east end of town, which means I have to walk a bit. So this is going to transition into a walking stream very quickly. I'm just gonna finish this drink because I don't feel like carrying it while walking. I'm right on the west end of town. And for those of you that haven't really watched me hitchhike, when you're in a town, and like, let's talk about this scenario. I'm trying to go east. If you're on the west side of town, you can't really throw out your thumb on the west side of town trying to go east. It's all local traffic. It's all people like commuting in, or like they're in town, they're just running errands, they're doing town things. They're not, most of those cars, vast majority of those cars aren't heading east out of town. If you want to catch the traffic going east, you go to the east end of town where everyone's already kind of like, everyone in town's kind of like already gotten to the road, and then anyone that was staying local's kind of already turned off to do their local thing. And you want to stand at the end of town where like chances are that car driving past you is going somewhere. So, where are you going to end this trip? I want to go through every state that it's legal to hitchhike in, and potentially every state outright, but I wouldn't hitchhike in the states where it's illegal. If someone wanted to backpack with you for a bit, depending on the person, maybe I'd do a day trip with someone, but I wouldn't do it long term. You can't even handle weed? I can't either. I don't, yeah. The only tuner for the social eating is see Alter John. Hey Chris Julian, it's going great. We're just planning out my route on how I'm going to get out of town here. Does your family watch your streams, see how you're doing? Yeah, my mom watches it on occasion. My stepsister and stepbrother watch it sometimes. So yeah, they do. Get to New York City, stay out of Staten, so they dump all our garbage. Keep that in mind. Ooh, there's an airport here, right next to the highway too. Maybe it's right next to it, so maybe I'll actually just quickly pop into that. Hello? Anyone flying anyway? Yep, these places don't have public transit, and I have to walk to the east edge of town, so this is now a walking stream. So it's an hour and a half. 4.5 miles. Are you ready? Are you ready? Is everyone prepared? Ask the locals. Let's get me to the east edge of town. I could ask my friend that we exchanged business cards with. I want to hit the East Coast before hurricane season. I thought hurricane season was over. Yeah. I could see. I'll go ask my friend over there. Like, what's his name? Documents, pictures, videos. Interesting. McDonald's off exit seems an ideal place to find a ride. To find a ride east is like we're in the west part of town. And on the wrong side of town to be catching a ride in the direction I want to go. But I will ask my friend Gary over there. just take me 1 minute to pack up. Gary's giving me a ride. Okay. Awesome. This is my home. This is my kitchen. This is my everything. But actually, last night, because I'm doing this, the whole purpose of the service is to charge the hitchhiking site. So I need this live stream going, and I need a lot of batteries. All my batteries died, so I had to overnight recharge them. So I didn't get to the hotel last night. That's why I finished it. I try to keep myself looking clean, like with hitchhiking gear. But sometimes it's hard when you live out of the tent to like look clean all the time. But I do my best. I did hitchhike a ride in McDonald's. Alright. I'm ready. I'll just dump this out. Pretty much, it's about half of me. It's all those batteries and stuff. It's the heaviest bag I've ever carried on a trip because this is the first time I've done this. Yeah, sure. All right. See ya. Thank you.
You want your stuff in the trunk or in the back seat?
Which vehicle are you at? Back seat if I could, I guess. Just then I can quickly grab it out.
Okay.
Cool. Do.
So you've traveled to 25 countries.
I have. You want the country list?
Goodness. Where are you from?
Western Canada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my home.
Oh, I wish I could go up that way.
You can't?
Not anymore.
You have a criminal record?
No, thank goodness. No, I'm pretty well in favor of the cops. I even have a carry permit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Worked for a children's shelter for a while.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Now, have you ever picked up a hitchhiker before?
I have. It's been a long, long time.
Hey.
I didn't think I ever would again. And I see some of these guys out there, and they look pretty decent. I feel sorry for them if there's a rain or something, but I'm just afraid to anymore.
Yeah.
Here you are.
But you felt comfortable with taking me?
When you first said something about it, I thought, But I thought, okay, I want to go ahead and do it.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you.
There's not a whole lot of doing. You've got to hold that thing too at the same time. Are you still on the air?
Yeah, we're still live. Would you rather not be on frame? I stream my whole day. Like I want
Do
them
you
to.
really?
I want them to. Well, except for where I sleep. I don't. Like if I'm camping in the woods, I don't want them to be like, "Hey, there's that guy in the woods," and then they know where I am. You know. But I want them to see what the whole process of hitchhiking's like. You know, the down periods, the walking to find your spot, what I look for in a hitchhiking spot, the different people that pick me up along the way. It's a different. It's a weird form of transporting yourself from point A to point B, but I think it's really interesting.
Is this sort of like an adrenaline rush that you'd like to do this? That you had this desire?
It's not adrenaline. It is like kind of an adventurous thing for me. I like the unknown nature with hitchhiking because like every day I wake up, I'm at 10, and if I'm on a long distance trip, I have no idea where I'm going to end up that day. You know, I like that unknown nature. You just get dropped off somewhere, and you have to figure out what you're going to do with yourself, how to carry on, how to go forward.
Waving at the guy, let me pull over here.
Yeah. But like, there isn't really an adrenaline rush anymore. Like I've been picked up over 750 times. If you do something enough, like you get used to it, right?
Well, what do you do? What do you do in order to make money?
Back home, I sell outdoor gear and apparel, so tents and bags and pads, jackets,
So
pants.
you're not on the road 365 days a year.
I work in Canada, save up money, quit my job, and then travel for X amount of months, and I do it all over again. I'll be on this trip. This is crazy to me because with the live streaming format, I never did this for the money. I just wanted to show people what hitchhiking was like. But I have started to receive like support from the community that watches it. They'll subscribe or donate, and we're at the point now where it's sustainable. I don't lose money every day, so I could actually do this indefinitely if I wanted to, if things remain at what they're doing right now, which is crazy to me.
May I ask how old you are?
How old do you think I am?
Well, I'd say you're pretty young.
Yeah.
Of course, to me, even college students look like they're grade school to me. I'd say you're about 22.
I'm 23. Yeah, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. One of my rides back in where was I? Nebraska. I asked him, and he's like, "Oh, 35." I'm like, whoa.
Well, you don't look that.
Yeah,
But sometimes looks can be deceiving too.
that's true. And if I'm looking all scruffy, I've got 5 days of facial hair going on, and I guess that affects how old you look.
So, what's your destination now?
Today or on the whole trip?
Well, I guess today and then the whole trip.
Today I'm going east, I think, to what's it, Fayetteville?
Fayetteville.
And then south down the interstate there, I think.
Yeah, I'd go up to Rogers. Rogers is a beautiful community.
Rogers? Whereabouts is that?
It's north of Fayetteville.
North of Fayetteville, okay. The one thing limiting where I go on this trip is I have to, if I want to live stream it, it has to be okay cell service. So towns, interstates, so a lot of state highways are okay, but not all of them. Because, it's live stream, so you need internet.
Huh.
And I think only recently has this become kind of something that's possible to do with both technology for live streaming formats and the cellular network, which it runs off of. It's a pretty new thing that you can actually just drive out in the middle of nowhere and be able to run a live stream, because it is fairly data intensive.
And where's your ultimate destination? Back home, I suppose, right?
Yeah, I think how the trip's going to go, I'm trying to hitchhike through every state, well, except for the states where it's illegal, but that's only 5 of them.
Are you not allowed to do this in some of the states here?
Yeah, in Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Delaware, New Jersey.
Never thought of that.
Yeah. So, and especially because I'm on a live
So much
stream.
for freedom to do anything.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Especially like Nevada doesn't make sense. They allow you to do some interesting things, but nope, hitchhiking. That's too much for them.
I wonder what their motivation is.
My thought is it's probably the same thing with, I don't know, some drugs and stuff like that. They're like, it's bad for you. Well, in hitchhiking's case, it's dangerous for both the driver and the passenger, and because we think it's dangerous, we're gonna say you can't do it.
Well, you know what? Those states that you talked about, I can see perhaps part of the reason is when people commit crimes, when they want to hide out, they usually like to find some place with sparse population, and that might be thing. That must be something like that kind of draws them to those states.
Oh, okay. Like those states just have a lot of open space. You
Yeah.
say? Yeah. A lot of the Midwest states have a lot of openness, Kansas and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like there's
So
a
do
few
you want
hot
to be dropped
spots.
off on this side of the road or the other side of the road?
Are we coming up to the east end here? We're coming up to the east here, or east end of town.
Yeah, this is getting up here.
Okay. No, was there an airfield like right next to the highway here?
Is that where you want to go?
I'm gonna quickly see if there's any pilots there. I've hitchhiked on 4 airplanes so far on the trip.
Let me go ahead and take you there.
All right.
All right.
We'll talk. If there's anyone there, I'll talk to a couple pilots, and then if there's no one there, then it's like right next to the highway, so I can walk back out to the highway and continue.
Wonder what that guy did.
Got a few people there. That's it. Oh, it's just
This
a
is where
fountain.
people, when they get the cars just to get through Washington, and then they drive through here, and of course all the mist falls on them, collects dust.
Perfect. What is the?
Like, this is what the town calls the frog pond.
Frog pond. It's just a random fountain. From back there, it looked like a fire hydrant, like blue or something like that. But no, it's just a fountain being blown by the wind. I saw on your card it said like what was it, historical preservation?
Yeah,
stuff like that?
yeah, I'm a history junkie as far as local history
Mhm.
concerned.
Are you like born and raised in this area? So this is like
I was
home?
born and raised here.
And you've been here your whole life?
Yeah, all
Oh,
my life except for
that's awesome.
military, and sometimes I had to work out of town.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been here almost all my life.
Yeah. So what do you do with the with like the business card, like the historic preservation and stuff
Oh,
like that?
well, I make, I document things that I can find. I don't keep objects. I don't keep the real thing, but I scan everything. I take pictures of everything,
Yeah.
and then I make copies of that to hand out to certain people, and then the museum gets a copy.
Oh, okay.
So, for all I know, they may throw it away, but people I hand them out to, copies that I hand out to, they're keenly interested in it, and they want to go ahead and pass them on. So what I pick up's not private. Eventually it gets spread out everywhere.
Yeah.
And some of these people that I get got a copy, put on disc, give to, they know other people who want to have things copied. It doesn't, so it
Yeah.
just keeps coming back all the time.
Okay.
A lot of photos, things like that, are pretty messed up, and I'm able to do a lot of restoration on some of them.
Oh, you restore them yourself?
Yeah.
Oh. Like digital or like physical restoration?
I do. Well, I just go ahead and take a photograph, and there's ways of scanning photographs in infrared, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That can bring out, images that you can't see otherwise. So there's some of them torn, and so I go back in there and I do a little surgery to put them all back together again.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it like a pretty intensive process? Takes a while
It
for each
is.
photo?
It
Yeah.
is, and it's fun. It's a challenge. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool though. I'm guessing that's pretty rewarding seeing the before and after, seeing what
Yeah,
you
you
took
bet.
and bring it back into
Well, someday if you think about it and you still have my card, send me a postcard or something.
Okay. I'll try and when I end up in an interesting place, I'll send you a postcard from.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Somewhere far away.
Well, I'll stay in touch with you too.
Yeah. Yeah. You've got my contact. It has my email there as well. If you
I
want.
got it there. Yeah, I've already
And
looked at you.
I saw it. Yeah. Saw you watching the stream.
Yeah, there's some guys out there that might take pity on you and fly you somewhere. You know, sometimes these guys, you know, they'll be out there and they get somebody along and pick up a hitchhiker. Why not?
Like with the airfield stuff, pilots just really like, or like people that own their own little plane. Why don't they just have it? Because they just really like flying.
This out here is where we have one of the largest skydiving operations.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Several of those hangars out there
Yeah.
are taken care of by them.
Well,
That's where we did my jumping. I did that once.
in the military for leisure.
No, I just came out here
Okay.
to do it. I was going to celebrate my 65th birthday.
You went on your 65th birthday? That's awesome. If it wasn't like kind of mixed weather today, I might even consider doing that.
Well, it's fun.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Love
Scared to
it.
death when I first jumped.
I bet.
But, you know, you do it anyway. You know. So
Yeah.
Up here, I'm going to do it. People know those going to do it, so there's peer pressure there too. You know.
Yeah.
That helped.
Do you know at this airport, is there like a little terminal, or is it pretty much just open?
I tell you what, they're securing this place. They have to now, I guess. The laws require them to do a lot of,
Oh, really?
you know, security updates and stuff.
Yeah.
Used to, I could come out here and just piddle. You know, I'd sit out here on a bench and somebody come along, hey, you want to take a flight around? Pop on with it. That's when I was young. Skydive entrance is over that way.
Yeah.
And the only thing that used to be out here, period, except for that one hangar right there, was that little building right there. And
Oh, there's like a little terminal there.
well, I tell you what, it says terminal over there,
Yeah.
so I guess that's where the
Airport operations.
Yeah.
There we go.
I haven't even been in there, so
Well, thank you so much for giving me a ride.
you bet.
It's nice talking to you. You've
You too.
got an interesting story to you.
Trevor, was that right?
Trevor. Gary?
I'm Gary.
Gary.
Hey, nice to meet
It's
you.
really nice to meet you. Now, one other thing I try to do is I try to get a picture with all different types of people that pick me up as I go. Do you mind getting a picture with me?
Okay.
You okay? All right.
All right, here we go. The selfies, they call it.
Yeah, the selfies.
There we go.
All right. Well, I really appreciate that. Thanks for the ride, the conversation.
You
I don't think
bet.
I've hitchhiked over McDonald's before. That's the first one for me, too.
Okay.
All right. Well, stay in contact. I'll try to as well. See ya. Have an awesome day. Nice guy. What a great start to the day. What a great start to the day. Let's see what this airport operations place is like. Is there supposed to be someone here? Yeah. How does one go about hitchhiking around and flying? Talking to people. But in order to talk to people, you have to be able to. There has to be people to talk to, you know? Same when declining a ride because of your camera. Is that how cool people? I've lost 6 rides out of 70 something rides because of the camera. When I left on this trip, I thought I'd lose about 25% of my rides. And I went into that expecting that. Oh, there's a little ultralight helicopter over there. Still want to get a helicopter ride. I'm guessing there's not going to be too much operations today. The weather's supposed to be variable. Airport manager. I guess I'll see if there's someone in there. Looks like I'm watching a game. You're in a quest looking for a person to fly a plane. My sound is quiet. Airport manager. Let's see if there's someone in here. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Anyone else? Terminal's empty. Take that airplane to where you want to go. This isn't Grand Theft Auto, everyone. I know you wish it was. And I kind of wish it was sometimes too. Aerospace components. What's that building? Well, I guess there's just no one here. There's a cool plane. Ooh, plane. It's hard to hitchhike when there's no people. Alright, well, let's walk. I saw there's hangars and stuff over here. If I see someone out and about, then I'll talk to them. If not, I'll walk right onto the highway. There's a couple cars. Yeah, it's fairly low-lying cloud. Like, sometimes when you're flying under, you know, you're just flying like 2,000 to 3,000 feet, and you're underneath the cloud line. So they'd probably fly underneath this cloud cover. But it's not that high, it's pretty low. What's that? There's more cars parked over here. I'm just seeing if this is a thing. Skydiver entrance. Should we go skydiving? A plane is going to land on you. Content, right? Simon, what's that? Man, this air... I bet... Okay, I think this is the type of airport that would be good on a weekend. You know, like, the people that have planes there, I think, like, they have more free time then. This is the type of airport where it'd be good on a weekend. The airports I was at in Wichita, they're busier on weekdays. It's more business, more corporate, more charter flights. Let's see. Sky. Ooh. I don't think I'm ready to do a skydive yet. I'd have to have a different camera setup. We are going to do a skydiving stream at some point. So don't worry, everyone. Well, yeah, as I'm walking out here, I'll keep an eye open, but I don't think there's just not much going on. I haven't seen a single person yet. And that's the thing with hitchhiking. There has to be people. There's a helicopter, there's a couple planes, but there has to be people. And you set your tent near the plane area. Why? Like right now, just tent right there. Like if I want to, I can set my tent pretty much anywhere. Someone might ask me to move, If I set my tent right here on the road, I'd just be chilling in my tent, so I'd be like, excuse me, you can't set your tent in the middle of a road. You can set it anywhere. Doesn't mean you can keep it there, but you can set it there. Hitchhiker Hitches Skydive Rides, the sequel. Oh, no, those are construction workers. Construction workers aren't flying airplanes at the moment. Where's all the pilots? Ooh, there's an open hangar. Is that? Hello? Hello? Can we fly Canadian? Is that, what is it? It's a plane. Is that a biplane? I can see two wings? Or is that a table? Well, that might be it. No, I can't tell if that's two different planes or one plane with two wings. Like two wings stacked. Don't get arrested by Homeland. Guessing you haven't been to a municipal airport. Municipal airports are very different from international or national airports. Very different. Set up your town runway so you won't move until you get a ride. I'm protesting. What do they say on these? It's like, they don't even close the gate. I'm not gonna go in there, I'm just curious what the sign says. Oh, no person shall consume alcoholic beverages at any time on city property. Alright. I can manage that one. But yeah. Yeah, it's the only people I've seen here, a couple construction workers. Building something. Oh well. Such is life. I think on what day is it, Tuesday? I think on a Saturday, Sunday, that this might be a busier place. Although probably not this past Sunday because it was Mother's Day. It was worth a shot. But there's no one here. Even the terminal with like an official office and desk and stuff like that, it said it's open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. And it was open, like the door was open. Could have used the washroom, used the vending machine, but there's nothing there. Maybe the bad weather too. That's probably, yeah, that's probably a bit, that's probably the biggest factor. You're right. Dun, 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 dun. And whenever I have an opportunity, like there's just an airport near where I am or where I'm going to be hitchhiking and stuff, I'm going to do that. I'm going to check out the airport, see if there's anyone there. Because flying is just so freaking fun. He hate me. Greetings. My day's going great. We hitchhiked a ride from McDonald's with a really nice guy named Gary. And now we're on the east side of town. We're gonna hitchhike east to the next kind of city, then probably south down interstate through like the Ozarks, I guess. Oh, there's a dead armadillo. It's dead. Roadkill. You're addicted to flying? I am. And hitchhiking on airplanes I don't think will ever get old to me. Just walking into an airport as like just me and being like, hey, how's it going? I'm Canadian, eh? You guys flying anywhere? Want to take a Canadian for a ride? Never gets old. Let's go in on a plane and get our pilot's license. Let's do it. ICT represent. Friend from Wichita. This is actually like really nice weather because it's variable weather, but like if it doesn't rain, then it's perfect. But it's not too hot. check, make sure I'm walking in the right direction. This road is the way I want to be going. I think it is. Yes, it is. Well, we tried. Doom, 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 doom. To have the office number to call him? Who? Who are we calling? Gary? Or the Armadillo? We're calling the Armadillo's office? Yep, on the road again. Heading east once I hit the state highway up here. Looks like the reception should be alright. Do you have an east sign? I do have an east sign. Call Eddie, he'll come get you. What did that kick? Oh. I'm in your home state. Which part are you in? You don't have to give your exact location. You don't have to dox yourself. I'm just more curious than anything. I do find it interesting. It almost seems no matter where I go now, or at least larger cities, there always seems to be a couple viewers or people that check out the channel that are like in that city or from that city. And then I've had plenty of opportunities to meet people, but also just have people being like, oh, I'm from there, you should go to here. Or don't go to here. Mind. Doing excellent. If this weather stays like this, I will be very happy. Like, it's overcast, but it's not raining. If it stays like this, it's just a comfortable weather to be outside in. Yo, you need a ride? Are you offering me a ride? Are you in the area? Used to live in Little Rock, in Alabama now. Now, some other people in chat were talking smack about Little Rock. Is it a decent place? Or does it deserve the trash talk they were saying about it? Somewhat, yes. Well, I'm going east. I wouldn't be against the prospect of it. The thing is, when people, unless it's someone that's been around the chat for a long time, if someone's like, hey, I'll pick you up, I have to keep hitchhiking, I have to keep continuing my stream, because it's the internet, and you can't trust people on the internet. But if you're out and about and doing stuff and you want to, you know, potentially pick up a hitchhiker if he's still there, I'll take a ride. Understandable? Downtown is fantastic, just be careful in surrounding areas. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm going there yet. I'm probably going south before there. And then further south, west into Texas. But if I do go there, thank you for the info. That's be sweet. Just be weary. There's quite a few people in here that get a little weird when they see a girl on stream. Like, I'm just like sitting there talking, and they see a girl in like the background, they're like, "Oh my God, a girl!" So don't be alarmed. This is the internet. True. That's the nature of Twitch. Yeah, see, they're coming out. They're coming out. There's the Twitch I know and love. There you are. I almost forgot I was on Twitch TV for a second, but now I'm reminded of it. There we go. But yeah, if you're out and about, you got some free time, I'll take a ride. All right. Interesting smell here. I think I know the area you're in at the moment. Probably, if you're in the area. It's not that big of a town. Trevor's the only girl you need. Yeah, it's up to you. I'd take it. It doesn't really matter how far you'd take me. I'm just going east, and then south, and then I don't know where. But yeah, like I said, I just can't stop because the internet, you know. Arkansas, your friend from League of Legends lives here. I guess I could kind of go. Or I was saying left. North. I'm not going north. I'm going not north. Lots of traffic. Apparently they don't like you walking across this road. Are you able to stream all day? What do you use for power? Big batteries, big mobile batteries, 20,000 milliamp hour batteries. One of those big batteries lasts about a day. It's got a streaming backpack. Not like one of those gun run things, which are like tie multiple things together, or like live view setups where they tie multiple connections together to create a faster, more reliable network. But I do have a big backpack. I'm carrying a lot of extra stuff for streaming, but it's not like a gun run backpack or anything like that. Car battery in my backpack. Friendly dogs. Where am I currently? Western Arkansas. Where are you? Two lanes isn't the best. I'll walk over this crest here and see. Then we'll start hitchhiking. Pennsylvania, come visit. I plan on coming through Pennsylvania. Send me a whisper with your location. I'll add you to the list. And if I'm in the area, I'll send you a message. Try out for the massive mosquitoes. We got those in Canada too. But I got that 40% DEET with me. That's the good stuff. Does this go down to 1 lane? I want it to go down to 1 lane. It's 2 lanes right now. I'll show you guys. So, shoulder's good. Traffic's still slow, so that's decent because we're in a city or town. City, town? I don't know if it's city or town. I think it's a city. No, maybe it's a town. I don't know. Anyway, so it's 2 lanes, which is bad. Well, it's not horrible. But say someone's in the left lane and there's traffic in the right lane and they want to pull over to get me, but they can't pull over because there's a car next to them. That means by the time they can't pull over, they might be just long past me and then they just won't get me. That's an okay spot. It's got a good shoulder, which is nice. City? Solana Springs. Solana Springs. Something Springs. I've been to Missouri. Yes, but I kind of just passed through it. Let's go down to 1. I can't tell. Eyes, be better. That kind of sucks. Someone got into a car crash trying to pull over to pick you up. Exactly. That's why I have spots I specifically look for, and I try to make it safe for both the driver and me. Because I recognize that hitchhiking is more of a risk than taking plane, bus, train, or driving your own car from point A to point B. But it's not as dangerous as people make it out to be. And I do everything in my power to make it as safe as possible for all parties involved. So, what's that? Cobb. Yeah, do we have a viewer coming? I'm not sure. Going to every state? I'd like to. There's 5 states where it's illegal, but a few people are like, well, you could just Twitch hike through those states. And I feel like, yeah, I might be able to actually do that. So we might Twitch hike through Utah, Nevada, Idaho, Delaware, and New Jersey, which is the 5 states where it's illegal. And then we could go to every state, except for Alaska and Hawaii right now because they're not really right here. I gotta go other places. There's bodies of water, or there's Canada in the way. What are you doing? I'm hitchhiking. Well, right now I'm walking, but I'm hitchhiking. Viewer had to pick up sister. Okay. The highway divides, but it doesn't go down in 1 lane. Oh well, I think I'll go up there and then I'll post up. Start hitchhiking. You can hitchhike through Canada to get to Alaska. Oh, I know. Well, that route would be, I wouldn't be able to live stream that for the most part. Not good enough cell reception going through rural British Columbia and Yukon to do that. And I will at some point hitchhike in Alaska and Hawaii. It just might not be like right as part of this trip. Maybe once I hit all the other states, I'll be like, well, now we gotta just complete the 50, so let's go to Hawaii. Hawaii live stream, everyone? Alaska live stream, everyone? Sound fun? Sounds fun, let's do it. Alright, new goal, we're gonna go to all 50 states. Changing it up. Hitchhike in the 45 that I can, Twitch hike in the 5 that I can't, and then find my way to Hawaii and Alaska for the... Oh, is that person pulled over for me? There's a car pulled over. I'm gonna show them. You can't see their license plate yet, so there's a car pulled over. I'll see if that's for me. Nope, left turn signal. That means they're leaving. Oh, come on. Well, now you have your left turn signal on, but you're not going. Okay, now you're going. What are you doing? Okay, they're leaving. I'm like, I wasn't even hitchhiking. I appreciate the gesture, though. There's people at this church playing. Is that Foursquare? Should we play Foursquare with them? They're kids, though. I don't like filming kids without the parents' consent, kind of thing. Can you ask a critical question about hitchhiking? Of course. I welcome all questions. Unless the question's just like, why are you so stupid? But I might miss your question because, you know, I just miss questions sometimes. Going to where? I'm not really sure. East of Fayetteville, south to something, then kind of southwestish to Texas. Has anyone ever thrown trash at me? Happened to you one time hitchhiking? You know, I've never had someone throw anything at me hitchhiking. The only time I've had someone in a vehicle throw something at me was when I was in like middle school and someone threw a slushie at us walking down the road, which is rude. Why are you so stupid? But why? But why? How many pairs of shoes have you gone through? I've broken one pair of boots. They split in half, kind of. And then a guy in Croatia bought me a new pair of boots because he was nice. And I worked at his bar for a couple weeks. Like, pretty much volunteered. But I got paid in a free hotel, free food, and free alcohol. Where in Texas? I'm not really sure. Not sure yet. Someone threw a drink at you. Well, that's rude of them. Rude and a waste of a slushie. Exactly. Slushies are good. Why would you throw away a slushie like that? I feel a lot of people pick you up because I'm crossing a street, so check both ways. So feel sorry for you. Like the stereotype of you being without money and even stranded. How do you feel about being picked up and getting that generosity because of that? People pick people up for a variety of reasons. I want people to pick me up because they want to pick me up, because they want the conversation, they want to talk to someone. Keep right. Alright, I guess I'm hitchhiking here. I'll show you guys the spot. Really long line of sight. Interesting. Alright. It's still 2 lanes though. I don't think there's anything negative about someone picking you up because they want to help you out. Honestly, I don't know how to answer that in a good way. It just isn't something I've considered that much. Feel trapped in Southern Manchester, watching how freely you go about life. Yeah, like I run on good luck and generosity. Like that's what hitchhiking is people helping out a complete stranger for no good reason, really, just because they're generous. It's pretty crazy to me that people see a complete stranger on the side of the road and they'll pick them up just to help them. Go to Austin if you have a chance. Beautiful city. Yeah, I've had a lot of offers and people telling me different places to go in Texas. So I very well might. I guess I'll throw my east sign out. We are going east right now. Let's set you guys down. And see how we get on. Minutes to get a ride, you think? Right in that area. Many more reasons. Oh yeah, everyone's guessing the times. I gotta skip some stuff, sorry. I skipped some chat, because I gotta start doing things. Time to start nodding at cars? Exactly. You guys haven't watched me hitchhike before. Every car that drives past, I look at them, look at where the driver would be, and I give them a little nod. It's pretty much saying hello to everyone. And they can't resist nodding back. They feel like they have to nod back. It's like a social test. Steady, which means I won't be able to interact with you too much. What I didn't do today is put on sunscreen, because it was overcast, but now it's sunny. What is this? It's an interesting contraption. Yeah, I'm out here for more than like 10 minutes. I'll probably stop for a couple minutes, put on sunscreen, because the sun's coming out right now. Make this an art form. I know you can still get sunburn when it's cloudy, but it was pretty thick overcast before, which blocks a decent amount of the UV. But now it's sunny. Don't stop believing. On to the feeling. What are we asking? How many hitches you got? Barbecue asked a question, asking what I'm doing, why I'm doing, how I'm doing. You gotta make it more obvious the way you want to go. This road's going east and my sign says east. Directional signs work well. They're reusable. Yes, maybe saying whatever the next town is might work a little bit better, but then once I go past that town, like the sign's useless. I'm not going through there again. If I have direction signs, I can keep reusing them. Sorry, it's just pretty steady traffic. We still, yeah, we're good. It just lets them know that you can actually read and write and you know which direction you're going. Yeah, this is one thing I do think, it's one thing I'm actually pretty decent at in life. It's honestly not that difficult to be decent at hitchhiking. It's very simple. You stand on the side of the road and you throw your thumb out and then people pick you up. It's not that difficult to do. But it is something I've done a lot of. And I've developed strategies based upon my experience. After this next line of cars, I'm gonna put sunscreen on. Those trucks are not air efficient, or they move a lot of air. Alright, sunscreen time. I'm gonna move you guys over here with me. We're gonna stand off the road and put some sunscreen on. I'll try and catch up with chat a little bit. I won't be able to catch up. I'll just be able to like answer things as they come up. Where am I now? Slow Springs, Slow Springs, Arkansas. Honestly, don't know. Sunscreen time, boys. It was cloudy when I started the day, but it's sunny now. Protect your skin. Protect your face. You only get one face, everyone. If you mess up your face, then, well, that's it. There goes your face. Always keep your eyes down road so you don't get hit. Yeah. I'm still paying attention to traffic, even though I'm paying attention to you. Oh yeah, I know. I definitely know about the ears. I have ears that are prominent, and I know how quickly they burn. Don't forget hands, of course. You guys are always looking out for me. You know? You're like my... Get mothered by Twitch chat sometimes. Don't forget behind your ears. with hitchhiking, no matter what you look like, no matter where you are, given enough time, someone will eventually pick you up. Just given how you present yourself and the location you're at, it might take more time or less time, but eventually someone will pick you up. No matter who you are, no matter what you look like, eventually hitchhiking works. How long does it typically take for me to get a ride? In 750 plus rides, I'm calling my average wait time in the 20-ish minute range. That's median. So like my longest wait time has been 8.5 hours. My shortest time has been 0 minutes. I've been picked up many times before I'm even hitchhiking. Move towards some direction. I know you're trying to like help, but I do know what I'm doing. My strategy with hitchhiking, for the most part, is I pick a spot that's good for hitchhiking. It has a long line of sight, a safe shoulder to pull over so they can pull out of the lane of traffic, and ideally slow traffic. And I wait there and I wait for the next ride. And then I get dropped off somewhere, I find another spot that's good for hitchhiking, and I do the same thing over again. I could walk down the road, and that's a valid way of hitchhiking. What happens, and if I walked 50 meters that way, the road starts turning. I'm guessing the shoulder would narrow up at some point too. So once the road starts turning, well, you lose your line of sight. So by the time people see you, as they come around a corner, they're already on top of you. There's no time to make that decision on whether or not they want to pick you up or not. And as we get further out of town, it's going to turn into more and more of a highway, so the speeds are going to increase. So then you lose your slow traffic. Not that it's that slow here, but we're still not full highway speeds here. So now you've lost your line of sight, and you've lost your slow traffic. The only thing left is the shoulder. And I know the shoulder's good here, but the shoulder, quite often once the roads kind of start twisting and turning up ahead, like it looks like they're about to do, is the shoulder narrows up. Especially around the corners. What's the most dangerous situation you've been in? I've had some terrifying drivers. Like, they'll drive into the oncoming lane of traffic to pass people. Regardless, they mean the same thing, right? Regardless of whether there's a car in that lane or not. If a car's coming, they just expect that car to swerve onto the shoulder to avoid them, you know? But I've never felt threatened by someone who's actually picked me up. I think I'm good. I think I got everywhere. Ears, yep. Arms, yep. Back and neck, yep. Okay. Alright, back on the road. I'm protected now. It's actually gotten pretty nice out. That probably jinxed it right there, but you know. And the other reason I don't really like walking out of towns just in the middle of nowhere hitchhiking is you lose your services. If I don't know, if something happens here, I get way too hot and I'm overheating, and I feel like I'm close to heat stroke or something like that. There's business right there. I can walk inside, seek shelter. They probably have air conditioning. Still needs that cowboy hat? Yeah, I want to get one at some point. That'd be fun. other road is offering me a ride. We'll see about the camera. I gotta ask. Hey, how's it going? Like Fayetteville East? Whereabouts are you headed to? Whereabouts are you going to?
I'm going to Springdale, but I came.
Springdale. I'm going to like there and then I'm heading south. So I don't have a specific destination I need to be. I'm just kind of traveling. So.
You're traveling?
From Canada, yeah.
Really? You're
Yeah.
from there?
From Canada, yeah. I have one other thing. I have a camera on me. I'm documenting the process of hitchhiking, so it's a live stream. Is that something you're okay with being in your car?
What is that?
It's a camera, and there's like people watching as I hitchhike. Are you comfortable having that in your car? Yeah. All right. Bag on top of here is okay, or do you want me to move this? Yeah. We're going to that seat?
Yeah.
All right.
So where you live? Why do you travel from there?
So, I like traveling. In the past 4 years, I've hitchhiked in 25 countries.
So you don't have transportation?
I choose to hitchhike. I have money. I save up money to travel. I just choose to hitchhike because I enjoy the process of it. I like meeting people like you. I find it a fun way of getting from point A to point B.
Huh?
I find it a fun way to travel around. And I've done it in 25 countries. I've been picked up some 700 some odd times. Yeah, so I've done for 4 years, and the whole purpose of this trip, and why I have this live stream thing here.
So what are you doing in South?
Actually, a viewer from the channel.
And then you leave there?
I stayed there for the night, and now I'm continuing on.
Or you're staying at the hotel?
Yeah, I stayed at a motel there actually, so I'm just grabbing something from my bag, if you don't mind.